if I had to describe in 3 words what is a Mondaine watch, I would say it is simple, it is timeless, and it is Swiss. I am Andres Poi, and I'm the regional manager for Mondaine in Asia Pacific.
Do you want to find out what makes Mondaine tick? Well, recently I had the pleasure of meeting Andres Poi from Mondaine. We talked about Mondaine's history, its design ethos, and future products coming out of Mondaine. Here's some of what he had to say.
So in 1944, the Swiss Railways Company, also known as SBB, organized a contest between the employees in order to find the best design for the dial of the clocks at the train stations. And then Hans Hilkeffer was the winner of the contest, and his proposal was the one that even until today we can consider as the official Swiss Railways clock. After some years, in 1986, Mondaine, as a result of a collaboration with the SBB company, what the company did is to get the blueprint of the design of the dial and then to put it in a regular wristwatch for our customers. So obviously it is our dial. It is the design of our watch, which is as I mentioned before, it is the SBB official dial, which is a dial very, very easy to read the time. In New York, for example, the MoMA, the Modern Museum Art in New York, they have an exhibition of the most iconic designs of the 20th century, and we can find Mondaine watch as a part of these designs. This is a nice story because historically and for more than 100 years at the train station, the manager was using a red paddle in order to indicate to the train conductor or to the passengers that the train was about to depart. So Hans Hilfiger was inspired from this red paddle, and then what he did is to incorporate in the design of the watch as the second hand. So now, today, one of the most visible features that we can see in order to recognize a Mondaine watch is just exactly the second hand, which is following the shape of the red paddle. So the Stop to Go is a very unique movement that we have applied in our watch, because it emulates how the original railways clock works. So the Stop to Go, the second hand, it makes a full rotation in only 58 seconds and then it stops. Why? Because in the original railways clock, they need 2 seconds in order to synchronize the main clock, which is commanding the rest of the almost 3,000 clocks in all the train stations. After that, the minute hand moves on and the second hand also starts to work. So we are now about to release a new system for the illumination, for the lighting of the watch, because we realized that our watches obviously are very easy to read on the day, but not at night. And then we always want to keep the original existing design of the clock at the train stations. So for that reason, we didn't want to apply Luminova or Super Luminova on the top of the hands, because our hands always have to remain in black color. So we were really thinking about how to solve this issue, and finally we have patented a new system which is called backlight. What is backlight? Backlight is we have applied a foil in the back side of the hands. During the day, with the reflection of the light in our white dial, that foil is recharging the light. Then at night, what the foil does is to reflect again the light on the dial. So that's creating a kind of shadow that allows the customer to read the time at night without making any kind of change in the original design of the watch and the hands. So we're working now in a new family for the SBB collection, which is called Essence. By the way, I'm wearing today this watch. The watch is still not in the market, but we want to release it very soon. The particularities of this watch is the company every time is more committed, is more conscious about everything related with the protection of the environment. So we are starting now working with organic materials, with materials that are made from vegetable origin. So if you look at my watch, you cannot maybe realize visually what I'm talking about, but I can tell to you that the case of this watch is made from castor oil. So this is a material that is after that recyclable. This is not a case made with plastic, with any kind of material derived from the petrol. So this is a real organic vegetable material. We're also using natural rubber straps. We could say that the 60% of this watch is made with eco-friendly materials, and then it can be recyclable in the future. So this is, I think, a nice incorporation in our collection. We will work with two sizes for ladies, for gents, and then with the black dial and the white dial.
I hope you've enjoyed this presentation. If you'd like more information or you'd like to place an order for Mondain products, please give us a call on 1300 866 933 in Australia, or contact us through the website or order online. I'm Andrew Gagina, thanks for watching.
Clock, clock, clock.